Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Trust Studios. One of the challenges of the present day youth is money. They are so materialistic and so money cautious. Some set of ones were paid by Peter Umba to protest against it at home, which is just due to the poverty rate on the land. When people are being deprived of their right and they have opportunity to little cash, or else they can do anything to have it. This is the reason why these young men just went to the street of Enugu and start protesting against Sitatum, against the freedom of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The big nation in the world, they've done it, especially African Americans. They did it to the white Americans and it was successful. That's why there's freedom in America today. These are some of those vulnerable ones.
From Michael Opara Square to Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium in Enugu in support of Nnamdi Kanu's cancellation of the sit-at-home in the southeast. The governor of Enugu State, Peter Mba, had on June the 5th banned the observance of sit-at-home in the state, urging residents to go about their legitimate duties on Mondays.
Well, we are telling the federal government of Nigeria, please, they should release Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally. Let's release him and peace will be restored back to Southeast. So that, and then we're also calling on the Southeast governors to also come together and also come together to dialogue on how our brother will be out. Sincerely, we are not happy. But the point is this: sit at home can no longer hold. We are not happy about sit at home. Our economy is crumbling.
We don't need the sit at home. We said no, it's over. Sit at home is over in East here.
And we as a young person, we as well calling on other youths who are being used to cause havoc in the states on this sit-at-home thing. They should stay away from it. No agitation is worth anybody's life. Anything that you're agitating for that has cost life is terror. So in other words, it is our future. If we keep killing ourselves all because we want to show our grievations, that means we're not getting it right.
The governor of Enugu State has made it clear that Enugu State is against it at home. It's a message that I have sent down to every nook and corner of Enugu State. But as young persons, in as much as our governor have said it, and the leadership of that organization has said he's against it at home, the young persons in Enugu will move from community to community to make sure that we educate our people, tell our parents that the Enugu State is not sitting at home.
This was the plan of Aloy Ejimako and Peter Umba.
As of this press briefing and public announcement today in Enugu State, Eastern Nigeria.
Welcome all of you to this space. Chikode, I'm going to spend just 30 minutes here. Pastor Van Vavam, over to you.
Thank you, my Prime Minister. Good evening, sir. Good evening, my co-host, Success. Welcome, fellow Biafrans. Our Prime Minister have a very short time, and the title of this space is 2 weeks sit at home will destroy the foundation of the zoo. And please, we want to do it vam 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 and back so that our Prime Minister will respond to you as quickly as possible. And you're all welcome. Our Prime Minister, I'm going to be the first person to ask you a question, and before I will hand over to Chikodi. Please, I want to know, when did you return the money that Tinubu gave to you? Or have you stopped working for Nigeria?
That's it. I believe by now, these are the kind of propagandas and lies that with time, you know that it is only the truth that will stand the test of time. Right? The same people that said Tinubu paid me are the one now telling, shouting on social media, supporting the government that are killing our people. Those guys will soon disappear from this surface because the land of Biafra will swallow all of them.
You see. Thank you, my Prime Minister. Mazi Chikwadi, please, your welcome address, and then you will begin to bring them in. Thank you, Mazi Success.
Thank you, Mazi Ralph Ajare, a.k.a. Pastor Van Van Vam. And good evening from here, my able Prime Minister, Your Excellency. Good evening, fellow Biafrans and fellow compatriots. Yes, we, based on intelligence on grounds, on the Monday sit-at-home, Monday sit-at-home, the protests they had against our sit-at-home, I can authoritatively say that the criminals we expelled on the 28th of February 2022, we are in collaboration with Peter Mba to mobilize those things you see there. I'm telling you a very honest fact. We are sitting at home for the release of who they say is their leader. And they collaborate with the enemies to protest against what is shaking the foundation of the federal government. This is to tell you that these people are one. It is another proof that they are one. But I won't forget to appreciate their fans in Enugu for their doggedness this day towards resisting the idiots in Enugu State Government House. And I will say, Prime Minister, please, you will give an announcement or another that the people that gave their life today in Enugu, their names should be submitted to the government of Biafra in exile. And those injured, as many as they were injured, we need their details and whatsoever, please, so that we won't leave them alone to fight this battle. Not only in a conventional field, but in this matter, we have as well to come in the injured and the diseased. We need some of their information so that we can help as a government. This is where I think this is my plea. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That request is granted. I want every Biafrans to gather every information of those families that have lost loved one today. We are going to come for them and see how we can help them as a government. Those also who have injured, the Nigerian terrorist state have injured, we want them documented, and we are going to take responsibility of treating them from tonight. So the media team, please, our medicals, the medical department, please take note of this particular announcement. Those of you in Enugu State, if you know anyone who have injured himself during this barbarism of the Nigeria terrorists and Islamic government, please submit their names to the Biafra government in exile and let us communicate with them immediately and see how to come to their aid, including the family of the deceased. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Pastor Van, over to you, just as usual.
Yes, I've done that. Thank you for this opportunity. I want to ask a very silent question. We are all from the Southeast, we are all Biafrans. But my question is this: why are we aiding in the destruction of the republic that we are trying to get the freedom from? Because
it's not because
I don't know where people are.
If you ask your question, you wait and we'll answer it. You don't ask more than one question. My Prime Minister, this one is asking your question.
The question should be, your answer to the question is, who is the one killing people today?
Can you answer that question, please, very quickly? Project.
That question, we know that both forces.
Can you answer a direct question? Can you answer a direct question?
The Nigerian security officials and the unknown government are killing people.
Did you see unknown government?
Yes.
Today. Okay, so those unknown government you see means that Nigerian government are the one killing the people. Did you see any unknown government kill anybody? They are the same Nigerian government. And I have answered your question, which means Nigerian government is the one destroying the economy of the Southeast, and they are the one destroying the properties. They are the one destroying the projects you see in the Southeast today. That's nothing to do with us. We're only trying to protect the Biafra people, which we will continue to do. Nigeria government is an Islamic state, irresponsible government who kill their own citizens the same way they killed 103 persons in Loki Togate. Was it Biafra people that killed them? I am asking you, though the idiots have left.